Oh, hang on. Oh, can never hit that button. Let's see, get the camera back in there. All right, so today we're doing characters from shapes. Last time we made shapes and we were just coloring shapes and we drew, turn those into characters. We're gonna do something similar today, but just with pencils. So let's start off with just a circle. Nice simple circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. See how I'm just being sketchy? Getting that shape in. It's not a perfect circle. It's not a clean line. It's very rough and sketchy. I'll hold it up so you can see. Look how rough that is. It's just a circle because we're just messing around. We're not doing a final picture. We're just playing around for now. Throwing some ideas down. So that circle we could turn into lots of different things because circles make up a lot of what we see, or round shapes. So let's imagine that was the head of someone. And then let's draw another circle, smaller circle down here. And that can be their body. I mean, if we did it the other way, it could be a small head and a big body. So let's do it. Sort of like an upside down snowman. And we might want, I'll just zoom in a little bit. We might want to have, thick legs, but just for now, let's draw some real stick figure arms and legs. So we can always change them afterwards. We can rub them out. We can pose them differently. The only thing you shouldn't be doing is pressing hard, because if you want to rub something out, it's hard to rub it out if you press too hard. So let's get back to the legs. We pretend that these lines are the bones inside the leg. So we can draw the leg either side of it, maybe a little foot like that. And then you can rub out the line on the inside, because it was just a guideline to show us where the leg is going to go. Does that make sense? I'll do the other one so you can follow along. I'm going to draw the front of the leg, the inside of the leg, and then a curve for the foot, and join it up, and then rub out this line and that little bit of the circle. Yeah. We've got two little legs. Lucas, have you got a question already? You want to unmute and ask a question?
I'm making my own channel.
Oh, really? What kind? A YouTube channel?
Yep.
And what are you going to do on that?
Dinosaurs.
Nice. Okay.
Animals.
And what?
I'm using tips.
Oh, animals.
Tips from your thing.
Oh, okay, great. So I'm doing the same sort of thing with the arms. I'm using it as the bone. I'm just doing a straight line on the top and a curve on the bottom. Straight on top, curve on the bottom. Azadeh, have you got a question? Nope. Okay. All right, so I'm going to rub out the bones on the inside and a little bit of the circle. Like that. Just like someone standing there with their arms out, and we can add fingers, or you could just round them off. Maybe they've got little bear paws. I'll do this one as a little paw. So that's the pad. And there's some little toes, like 1, 2, 3. So it could be a cat paw or a bear paw. On this side, I'll just round it off. I'll draw fingers. So I'm going to draw two different things. And the fingers I can just draw as little curves or sausages. So there's 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 4. 4 little fingers. And I can rub out those lines. I'm using the rubber into my mechanical pencil. Rub out the lines that join the fingers to the hand. So you can do that one or that one. You don't have to do both. If you want to draw an animal, draw that one. If you want to draw a person, draw that one on both sides, or that one on both sides. So if you wanted to do toes or something as well, you could just draw some little lines in like that. That's good. I'm seeing some of the pictures that you guys are holding up. It's looking good so far. Now just remember that if you do have a filter on, like the, or any filter, but if you hold up your picture, it's a bit hard to see sometimes because it blurs out the picture. Yeah, like Joed, I can't see your picture because of the filter that's on. But the ones I can see, yeah, looking good. Everyone's drawings are looking good. Great. Okay, so up to the, oh, just a minute. Ariel has a question. That's pretty good. That's good. Oh, you got a bit of face in there. We're about to do the face. I'll show you some other things. So we can do a few more circles of the face and shapes like that. Remember, if you do have a question, don't put up your hand in the camera. Arham, I'll ask you to unmute. But what you can do, you can unmute and ask a question. There's a little hands up icon you can click. But have you got a question?
Yeah, I actually made 100 and something videos.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Even when I'm a kid.
Okay, we've got a couple of questions there, but we're just going to move on quickly, and then I'll get to your questions. So, Joed and Asiya and Razon, I will get your questions in a second. So, in the face, I'm going to draw somewhere in the middle, roughly, another circle. That's going to be the nose. And then either side of that, 2 more circles. The eyes. So while you're doing that, I'll ask, oh, question's gone. Asiya, you got a question?
Okay.
You have a question?
Go. Yes.
Yep.
So how do you do the circles around it?
This circle?
Yes.
The head one? I just did it sketchy. I'll draw another one over here. So I just drew like a little bit of the circle. Just kept doing little bits like that. Sketch, sketch, sketch. Going around and around and around. You could just draw a circle like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I've seen people put their pencil on the page and then they move the paper around and draw a circle that way too. Okay, so let's move on. I'll just do a little bit more and then Razon, I'll ask you to ask a question. So we can draw some little pupils in. So more circles, but these ones will color in to look like eyes. Half circles on the side for ears. Razon, do you want to ask a question?
Aren't we supposed to be doing like comics or like those types of things?
That's in the other class, the older class at 6:15.
Oh,
And we are building up to that where I think we did anatomy in that last one, and then later on after this class today, the older class, we'll be doing some character design. So similar to what we're doing here, but it's a bit more advanced, that class.
Oh.
For the older kids, 8 and up.
okay.
Okay, so moving on. Is it Laren? I got a question there. Let's put a mouth on here, do a smile. Laren, have you got a question?
You could do bear ears instead.
Yes, you could. Actually, let's do that on this side that we've done a little bear hand. If you're going to do bear ears or cat ears or something, you could draw them up the top like that. Good suggestion. You could even, I'm going to draw a line down the middle. You could color in the nose so it looks like a bear nose. So if you look at it like that, it's a little bear. Look at it like that, it's a person. So again, that's using circles, shapes. That's what we're doing in all of these ones, just all circles. Put little eyebrows on as well. So let me just do this. Okay, so that's using circles. So let's try another one using, using squares. So let's draw a square. 4 sides on a square, like that. That's going to be our head. And then we're going to do, we'll do a body, we'll do a smaller square. Actually, we did a small circle there. So let's do a bigger square. It's actually a bit more of a rectangle, like that. Big body. Krisha, you have a question there?
That but I can draw a bigger square. I'll show you a bigger square.
Yeah, that's good. Very good. Just give me a second, everyone. I'm just trying to do a quick message. Where is it? Ah, there. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so squares. Hussein, you got a question there? Can do some legs on this one like I did before.
We're doing squares and rectangles. So
Mhm.
can we like transform into like a cartoon robot?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a bit more robotic. So we probably will. So I just did little stick figure legs like we did for the round circle guy. And let's just keep the arms off for now. Let's just focus on what we've got here. So we've got this big square body. I mean, it's perfect for a robot. It doesn't have to be a robot. But let's do one anyway. So we could do just one leg. It could be a wheel, or it could have little squared off robot feet like that. Little square feet. And you can rub out those lines on the inside. Clean up my square a bit. Peter, are you there?
Yes, I know it. I fixed
Yeah,
it up.
okay. Thank you. Okay. So let's move on to the face. We'll put some face details in. You could use rectangles for the hands, depends what you do. That was from Manraj. So let's do some, considering squares, we'll continue doing squares. We'll do square eyes. You could make them look like windows or little dials. And a square mouth or rectangle mouth. And it could be like a little sound wave or like a heartbeat kind of thing in the mouth. Or it could just be lights. You could do a row of just lines like this that could light up different colors. As he's talking, Lucas, you got a question? Or it could just all be squares like a Minecraft kind of thing.
I did this.
That's a cute bear.
And I also did a robot wearing sunglasses.
Lower it a little bit. Oh, there, I can see his face now. Oh yeah, nice. He's got square sunglasses. That's good. Well done. So you could draw other things on here. Some detail on the chest. Could have some buttons. It could have a little, like a TV screen even. Draw a little square frame there for a TV screen. And it could have some buttons down the side. You could make them square as well. Probably give him a little antenna. Maybe it has a little square bit on the ends. Ariel, you got a question?
I made a roll for and
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, really good. Oh, you got nice rectangle arms there. You could put, that's actually an idea. I don't have room on my side, so I'm going to copy your rectangle arm, made it short, but what I'm going to do next is put on a claw. So you could draw fingers or something like that, but I normally draw claws circular, so they look like that. But let's do this one square. So I'm going to draw lines up and then lines across and then lines down. And I'll do that on the bottom as well. Lines down, lines across, lines up.
Sorry,
my
there's one child tried to raise physical hand. I tried to ask him to raise for a while. He probably doesn't know how to raise hand in Zoom. Can you
Who was
unmute?
that?
Can you unmute?
Who was it, Peter?
CHEN. Yep.
I drawed Roblox noob.
Roblox one.
Yeah, it's a noob.
Oh, there you are. I see you. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's good. Well done. And Krisha, you gonna show me yours as well? Sorry, I'm just fixing up my phone. I always forget to charge it. Yeah, that was cool. Well done. Well done. All right. Sorry, I'm just choking on a peanut. So we've done a circle body and a square body. So why don't we mix them up now? We'll do different shapes for one, a new character. Archer, did you want to show me something before we move on? Oh, wow. That's cool. Oh, nice claws too. Very good. Well done. Well done indeed. Azadeh, you got a question?
Why is this circle?
No, we moved to a different page, darling.
I do
Look,
not
Asha,
like
look.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's good robot. Well
Look,
done.
look. Asha, look. We
What?
need a new piece of paper, all right? But
Okay.
this is such a cool robot, my darling.
So,
I can
Matt Wright, have you got a question? Do you want to say Ariel, I'm looking at yours too. That's cool. And Kobe, yours is really good. I like that big antenna, Kobe. Manraj, you'll have to turn off your background because it's blurring out the picture, so I can't see it.
Okay.
Ariel, that looks really cool. I like that. Did you want to ask a question as well, or were you just showing? Okay, so, whoa, there, you got it. You've turned it off. So you want to show me your picture now? And then we'll move on. I know everyone's got their hands up in it. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. You've got both arms in there. Really cool. Good job. Okay, I will get to the other people with their hands up, but just let me start this one for those who are waiting. So we're going to do circles and squares. So start again with a circle. And maybe this time we'll do a rectangle body or square body, whichever you prefer. Looks like a letter I. Ariel, did you have a question as well? No? Okay. Aham, you got a question?
Yeah, I just want to show you my spear bot.
Okay.
What's the one that's just this one?
That's really good. I like the wheels too. That's really cool. Good job. And Krisha, I'll ask you in a second. You can unmute while I just do the next part. So Victoria, it's called rabbit. So not rabbit, robot, I mean. We got the head, we got the body. Let's do the stick figure arms and legs. But this time we don't have to keep it straight. We could curve them.
So what are we like? What are we drawing right now? Why are we drawing different shapes?
We're doing different shapes now. I don't know what this is going to be yet. I haven't decided. Have you got any ideas what this one could be?
Yeah,
What do you think?
a human.
Hmm?
A human.
A human. Okay, what could be? Could be a person. So I've done one little leg like that. The other leg could be bent, like he's walking. Let's see that one. So you could do different arms and legs if you wanted. Lucas, you want to ask a question? Yeah, it looks like a running person, Rosalind.
With my
What do you-
robot, I drew a tiger face on it.
Oh, it's got like square whiskers.
Square
as-
tiger.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Cool. Well done. Next is Victoria. Have you got a question? Or are you showing?
You can talk.
Oh, that's good, robot. Yeah, I saw that. It's really good. Yeah, I like the buttons. Just saw your dad skip out. That was funny. All right. Ariel, I'm just going to ask you to unmute, but just hang on while I do a bit more of the drawing. So I'm going to add a bit more to this. So let's go to the face. we're going to turn this into a human, as Krisha suggested. So I'm going to draw some circles for eyes. And this time I'm going to draw a triangle for the nose. We haven't drawn a triangle yet. And then you can draw a semicircle, so half a circle for the mouth. So Ariel, did you have a question? No? Just do hands up. Okay. I'll lower your hand. All right. So we've got a semicircle, which is half a circle. So that's a circle, cut it in half. That is a semicircle, this side. And that's also a semicircle, that side. So we're just using half a circle. Or if you turn it around this way, it's like the letter D, a capital D. So different shapes. That's what we want to do today, is focus on different shapes and make things out of these different shapes. And we've got circles, triangles, semicircles, squares so far. We could add circles to the ends of the arms for the hands. And we could even turn the feet into triangles. See that? We've got lots of shapes going now. Ariel, you got a question there? You don't have to also put your hand up, because I can see when you hit the hand up button, I can see that it's up and you pop up on my screen. So you don't have to raise your hand physically.
Maybe we can make it a person running.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he's walking in this one, not running. But if you want to make it running, you could maybe put this leg out further, because when you're running, you take bigger steps and not have this leg. So that it looks a bit more like he's running, and this way it looks like he's walking. So you want to have the legs spread out further if the character's running. Okay, put your hand down. Krisha, have you got a question?
But like you can do it if you want, you can do it semicircle. If you want, you can do it semicircle. Behind the face, like head, if you like, right?
Yeah, you don't have to do a semicircle. You could just do the lion, actually. I did a semicircle as if he's smiling with his teeth or he's got his mouth open. So I just drew a little curve here for his tongue. And if I color that in, now his mouth's open. He's like saying hi to someone. He's waving. I've drawn circles for his eyes, his pupils, I should say. Yeah, and maybe little semicircles or the letter C for his ear. Victoria, have you got a question?
Can we draw hair?
Yep, we'll do that next. So depending on what kind of character you want to draw, it might have long hair, it might have short hair. Lucas, did you want to ask a question before we move on to the hair?
I drew a car.
A car, okay.
See?
Oh, wow. Oh, nice triangle, circles for the wheels and a rectangle for the body. That's very good. Good job. Good use of shapes. Okay. Oops, what am I doing? I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. Manraj, you've got a question as we start doing some hair?
Yeah. You can put like the black eye bits a little bit out of the big circle to make it look like the eyes are really out of the like the whole eye.
Okay, do you mean like this? A circle like that and draw it here?
I mean like I'll just show you.
Yeah, you draw one and show me. But yeah, you can draw eyes different ways. If you want the eyes looking a different way too, you can draw them over to the side so they're looking that way. So show me your one, Manraj. Where am I looking? Point to the picture I'm looking at.
So it's like this, this one. It's like, so like the,
Oh, I see.
the
So
circle a little bit out of the
like that,
eye.
like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, to make them pop out a little bit. Gotcha. Okay. Before we answer any more questions, we are going to do this hair that we've been talking about. So you can draw different shapes for hair. You can just draw lines if you want to have like this, a couple little strands of hair. If you wanted to draw someone with long hair, you could draw like a shape coming down and maybe even curling out. So it's got someone with long hair like that. You could, just rubbing this one out again. You could just make it spiky. Put the head back in. You just do some spikes like this. Looks like a crown almost, like Bart Simpson. So it depends on the kind of hair you want to draw. But try and think of it as in shapes. So this one I might just do sort of a circular shape. So it's got like big curly hair that sits on top like that. And then I'll go back and I'll make it fluffy like a cloud. Oh yes, I only drew one eyebrow. Thanks, Emily. I got distracted. Razan, you got a question?
So like, wait. What was I about to say? So basically, like, how long are we gonna like to draw like these people? How long like are we gonna have to like draw?
How long are we going to draw people like this, drawing the shapes?
Yeah.
Just for this lesson today.
Oh.
I'm not sure what we're moving on to next week. You could check the program because I don't have it in front to look at. But we'll be drawing something different next week.
Okay.
Ariel, that's pretty cool. I like the hair on that.
So why did you bring
Lucas, you got a question, and then we're moving on to Emily Brown, but that doesn't look like Emily Brown. Lucas, you got a question?
I drew curly baby hair for a baby drawing a mini truck. Wait.
I can't see anything because of your background.
Lucas, turn off your background because otherwise we can't see your work.
So we're going to move down to the body while Lucas is doing that. And we could like draw some clothes on. We could draw maybe a couple of lines and a circle for a belt. And while Lucas is figuring that out, Emily Brown, you got a question?
So are we gonna do any like laptop coding with like on our laptops or something?
Not in this class. This is just a cartooning class.
No.
Is that a different class, Peter?
Yeah, the coding class is completely different class. I think
Yeah.
you've gone to the wrong class somehow.
This is just a cartooning drawing class.
Yeah, ask your parent to book the right class.
Yeah.
Also change the name to not Emily, because I'm pretty sure your name's not Emily.
Jaden, you got a question? So the belt on there, we could add maybe a collar. So a couple of sort of triangle shapes. Triangles. Jaden, have you got a question? Do you want to unmute and ask your question? Or are you just showing me your drawing? You can hold it up if that's what you want. I can't really see it. I'm going to put your hand down. Nevan, or is it Nevan? It's like my name, but with an N in front. You got a question? So we can put on some clothes on there. You could shade it in or color it if you had pencils, color pencils, or just shade it like that with a lead pencil. You could thicken up the legs if you wanted to draw. Oh, look, I might turn this into shorts. Draw little shorts on there. Devin, you got a question?
Sorry, Ivan, I have to mute. Have to move
Yeah.
on. The background noise not suitable.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just lower that hand. Let's move on. So we've got the body, we've got legs. You could thicken up those legs. You could thicken up the arms as well. You could do that simply by drawing either side of the line we've already drawn there. So we're treating that line like the bone inside the arm. And then you can rub out the line on the inside. I might even draw sleeve on the shirt. Do that on both sides. And we'll thicken up those arms as well. Smaller rubber to get rid of the line on the inside. So for the Victoria, that looks really good. So for the fingers, we could draw just a thumb if someone's waving and they just got their hand together like that and they're waving. And you can just draw a bit of a curve up the top and split that for fingers. Hussein, have you got a question?
I just want to show my work.
You'll have to turn your, oh no, yeah, you have to turn it off. That's pretty good. Look, you know what? It looks a little bit like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
Not
I
the
try
head.
to make him like look like he's like running away from something.
Okay.
But his eyes are like looking backwards.
Oh, okay. So if he's looking at whatever's chasing him, that's a good idea. I'm just rubbing out some of the lines inside the hands. So you can draw a hand like that. And you could draw some little curved lines on the side, which make it look like he's waving. He's like, hi, as he's walking along. And for this hand, you could just draw fingers like we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, however many you want to draw. Right. So I'll just pull out so you can see the whole picture. Ariel, that's really cool. I like the colors you've used. Nice work. Has anyone else got, when they've finished, they want to hold up and show us before we move on? Cheng Guang, have you got a question? There you go. Can I ask?
I just got a Pac-Man by a circle.
That's very good. Circle and half a triangle, part of a triangle.
Yeah.
Very good. Good job. Let's see, people showing up. If you're just going to show them, just hold them up and I'll flick through. Razan, that's really good. Unless you've got a question, then actually put your hand up. Krisha, that was good too. Emily Brown, very good. I'm going to keep calling you Emily Brown from now on. Manraj, that's really good. Very good. Lorraine, that's really cool. I like all the detail in there. Really good. Manraj, did you have a question as well? No? Okay. All right, lower your hand. And Azadeh, do you have a question? We're going to move on. Have you got a question there, Azadeh? I can't hear you. It's very, you're muted or something. Your mic's off. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute you and move on because we don't have a lot of time left. Fatima, got a question?
Yeah, so can you draw whatever hair you want?
Yeah, you can draw whatever hair you want. I just showed you a few different things. Ariel, that's really cool. I like the colors you've used, it's really good. So this time we're gonna draw an animal and we're gonna change some of those shapes a little bit. So I might draw an arch or a curved rectangle. That's going to be the body. Evelyn, have you got a question?
I want to show you my picture.
Okay, hold it up. That's really good. There's some great colors too. Yeah, really good. Well done. Okay, so that's going to be the body. And I might draw a triangle for the head. Aham, have you got Aham? Have you got a question?
So actually, when you show my my drawing,
Yeah.
actually I have one arm that there's like a little gap, like screw gap, and has like two rectangles, and then when they want to squish stuff, the block goes downwards and then just squishes.
Wow. Okay. Show me. And in the meantime, I've drawn some legs on my.
It's like this, so like so the block goes into its arm and then just squish like that.
It's a bit hard to see that one. Can you hold it up a bit flat to the camera? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's better. Oh, yeah. Cool. Well done. All right. So I've got body. That's sort of a bent rectangle. I've got a head that is a rounded sort of triangle, and I've got 4 legs in there like that. That's roughly where my legs are going to go. And I might draw a S shape or a question mark shape for the tail. So this could be, I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see it all. This could be a cat, could be a mouse or a rat, could be a fox, could be all kinds of things. So I want you guys to turn that into something. I've mentioned a few things, a cat, a mouse, a fox. It could be all kinds of things. It could be a tiger or something. So let's see what you come up with. Evelyn, did you have another question? Put your hand still up. Do you want me to put your hand down? Yeah, okay. Krisha, you got a question?
So this is what I've drawn the same exact cat as you, but can you see the color here?
Yeah.
Is that a lead pencil or is that a colored pencil?
That's a lead pencil. Lead pencil is what we're drawing with. Color.
It's a color pencil.
Oh, is it? What color is it? Just black?
Gray.
That's a gray one. Okay, it's hard to see. Well, there you go. You don't need to use any colors. You can just use gray pencils. Emily Brown, that is a very nice, I'm guessing a dog. It looks like a dog with a long nose. You need to give it some ears though. Maybe some big floppy ears. Has anyone else drawn anything? Now it looks more like a mouse. Has anyone else got anything to show yet? If you got something, just hold it up and I'll have a look. The Fatima boy is there. I can't see it. It's too blurry. I can't see what you've done. I'm too far away. So think about eyes and the face. Evelyn, that's pretty good. Is that a goat? It looks like it's got horns.
It's a cow.
A cow. Oh, there you go. Close. Krishna, I saw a bit of yours. Okay. Let me just check the other people. Oh, there we are. Sorry, all those other people holding up. Oh, what's your nice fox? I'm guessing it's a fox. George, I'm not sure what yours is there. Morshit. I can't really tell what that is. It's a bit hard to see. Ariel, that's cute. Good job. George, have you got a question?
I wanted to show you mine.
Yeah, I was looking at yours before. I couldn't quite tell what it was.
It was a tiger.
A tiger, show me again.
Tiger.
Yeah, hold it up. Let me see. I think it needs more stripes. Give it some stripes on its body. Niven, I can't really see yours.
Here.
That's better. That looks more like a tiger. Niven, was that a horse? It was a bit hard to see. It looked like it had a mane. What is it? Do you want to unmute and tell me? I think I'm going to draw a tiger kind of thing as well. Give it some feet. Fatima, what are you guys doing? Do you want to unmute? Razon, that's good. Andrea, that was cute. Looks like a little bear. Miles, did you want to show me some? You can sort of see your drawing there. Okay, you guys aren't talking. All right, so so I'm going to add to this one to do some little stripes. Oh, you could do. Sorry, I just saw Manraj talking about fur. Oh, elephant as well. Sorry, I saw that too. You could draw fur, so you could do little spiky bits of fur. Sort of, if that was the back there, you could go give it fur like that, or that could even be scales on a crocodile's back. Crocodile, crocodile. It's a very simple crocodile. Or it could be jagged fur. I was going to show you some tiger stripes, and I was just going to draw some different sized sort of triangles and shade those in to make tiger stripes. Aham, you've got a question there?
Yours looks kind of good actually.
Oh, thank you. What about my crocodile? What do you think of my crocodile?
Also good, but I don't really see the face. Maybe just like a little dot and just like, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's very good.
Little dots. Okay. And no teeth. Give it some teeth.
And make it look like it's like attacking something, like in animals, like in fish or something like that.
There is.
Like in fish, like you draw a fish and then just like.
There's a chicken and it's bitten the head off.
Yes, like that. That should be, yes, that's good.
Okay. So there's my tiger, and you can thicken up the legs or you can leave them just straight like that. I'm just going to put some stripes on the tiger tail, and then you could color those in as well. All right, Fatima, have you guys got a question?
What are we drawing?
Well, you could draw whatever you wanted on that, and now we're about to move on to something else. We've only got a couple of
Drawing a
minutes.
tiger?
That was a tiger I drew, but you could turn that into whatever you wanted. Ariel, I like yours.
I like
Ariel.
your crocodile.
Thank you. So, well, why don't, in the last one, why don't we all just come up with our own shapes? You could use a triangle for the body. You could use squares for the head. You could use circles for the feet. Whatever you want. You can draw whatever you want this time. And because we've only got a couple of minutes left. Krisha, what else have you got? Oh, Victoria, that's a cool cat.
One sec. Oh, I'll just like put my hand down and then I'll show you. Okay, so this is what I drawn. So like, can you guess what I drawn here and what I drawn here?
Is it a cat and a mouse?
Yeah, but what are their names?
Is it Tom and Jerry?
Nope.
I don't know. Well, what's their names?
These are mainly called Emily and Rose, and that's the movie something I'm drawing.
Okay. Very good. Well, I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to draw now. I might start with a circle. So you don't have to copy me in this one. You can draw whatever you want. So think of another. It could be a person. It could be an animal. Is that Emily Brown? Is that an elf or a goblin or something? Hard to tell. What do I feel like drawing? Circle. I know. Why don't I draw? I'm going to add a neck and then a semicircle. And then I'm going to draw some little sort of squarish feet. Like that. Krisha, you were not muted. Now you're muted. Everyone heard you go, woohoo. And some arms like that. Draw some details on this. You know, a little nose. Some eyes. Can anyone tell what that is? Hussein, you got a question?
Yeah, I
Rosemary.
just wanted to show my own.
Okay, you might have to turn your background off. Depends on order.
I drew like a squiggly line character.
Yeah. That's cool. It looks like it's made out of jelly.
Yeah, there's this Pokemon called Ditto.
Yeah, it could be a ditto. That's good. Okay. Victoria, have you got a question? Oops, I just hit. That's on mute.
You're a turtle.
Yes, mine is a turtle. Oh, my camera's just gone off. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, it's a turtle. But I haven't put any details in there yet. So this is the shell. This is his beak, his mouth. Put some nostrils at the end. I'll give him a smile. There we go. So what else has everyone else drawn? Emily Brown. I don't know what that is. It's sort of scary. Is that a robot? It's sort of scary. Archer. Wow, that's cool. It's got big feet with heels on. And it is 6 o'clock. Thank you, Manraj. We are out of time. So everyone hold up their drawings so everyone can see what we've drawn. Crossbred. Okay, some cats, some weird crossbreed things. Lauren, who is actually Finn. I did get your message, Finn. You can change the name so then I won't quit anything. Is it a soldier, Finn, and then a cat? Is that in person a soldier? Let's see what else. Someone holding a cat by the tail. Mochshit that I can't really see what that is, but it looks cool. I like the shape of it. It's really cool.
I think we are out of time.
We are out of
everyone.
time. So we're just looking at everyone's drawings.
Yeah,
Lucas, that's a nice dinosaur crocodile.
great
that's
work,
really cool.
everyone. Wow,
Nice. Good job.
so good job, everyone. Turtle from Thomas. Wow, good work. All right, I think that's about it. So yeah, time's finished. So next class will be same time next week. I'm gonna
Okay.
unmute everyone. Say goodbye to Miss Evan.
Bye.
Bye.
Good.
Bye.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye.